bet the jury has it. Yeah. The jury has the indictment. Yeah, please. Yeah, just need the indictment.
Oliver is charged with his murder for the 2022 crime.
Atlanta News First. Yasmina Alston is live at the Fulton County Courthouse for us. Yasmina, jurors heard closing arguments this morning, right?
Yeah, that's right. And the state made their final arguments that Alton Oliver is the man who shot and killed that deputy, though defense attorneys say there wasn't enough evidence. Jurors will decide if Alton Oliver is guilty of killing a Fulton County deputy in 2022. James Thomas was found shot to death in his car. Police said Thomas, who was off duty at the time,
You got it? Okay, good. Thank you. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's come to my attention that the jury's been able to reach a verdict. Someone is typically pleased, someone is typically not pleased when this happens. So please contain any emotions that you may have and just excuse yourself from the courtroom quietly if you need to. But maintain order in the court, please. All right. Any reason we shouldn't bring the jury out at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Let's ask the jury to join us.
was pursuing Oliver when they had an argument before the fatal shooting. On Thursday, prosecutors and defense attorneys made their closing arguments. Oliver took the stand himself in the case, claiming Thomas harassed and stalked him. Oliver testified that he was walking home from work that night when he was approached by Thomas several times. Thomas was in his personal car. The defendant said Thomas pressured him to get in his car before he tried to solicit sex from Oliver. And so he says he shot Thomas out of fear. Here's Oliver's attorney in closing.
We still don't know why he stopped my client. There's no evidence that there was a pedestrian in the roadway, a concerned citizen call, that he waved him down. Why are you stopping a strange 6-something-foot black man in the middle of the night, begging him to get in your car?
Defense attorneys argue there's a lack of evidence. Prosecutors disagree and said it's not a crime to hit on someone.
Having to navigate through the smoke of this or that, he's a predator, and all this other nonsense meant to distract you from the truth that that man murdered James Thomas.
And so far, jurors have asked to re-watch body cam footage showing in 2022, James Thomas was found shot to death in his car. Police said Thomas, who was off duty at the time, was pursuing Oliver when they had an argument before the fatal shooting. On Thursday, prosecutors and defense attorneys made their closing arguments.
Please have a seat, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Williams, I understand that the jury's been able to reach a verdict.
Yes, sir.
Is this the verdict that I'm holding in my hand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has it been agreed to by all 12 members of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
And has been dated and signed, is that
Yes.
correct? All right. Publishing the verdict, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty as to all 6 counts of the bill of indictment. Sheriff, will you please hand this to State's counsel and pass it over to...
What?
Didn't I say not?
No.
We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty on all 6 counts. Nope.
Whoa!
I apologize for my mispronunciation.
I was like, what? Everybody was like, what? Guilty? Not guilty. Yeah, that's a big difference, buddy. Not guilty. Whoa. Shout out to Cat Not Williams. Y'all came
Anything
just
further
in
from the
time.
state?
Y'all ended just in time to catch the
From the
news.
fence.
Whoa, I gotta rewind that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, wait,
at
hold
this
on.
time, your one-day or one-jury trial service has come to a conclusion.
Hold
Once
on, hold on. He said guilty. They was like, what?
And pass it over to the sheriff as to all. Publishing the verdict, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty as to all 6 counts of the bill of indictment. Sheriff, will you please hand this to state's counsel and pass it over to.
What?
Didn't I say not? No. Sorry. We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty on all 6 counts. Nope.
¿Qué puñetas? ¿Qué puñetas? ¿Qué puñetas?
I apologize for my mispronunciation.
That would be the right front, the right left, excuse me, the right left side. Front.
From the defense.
There you are.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, your one-day or one-jury trial service has come to a conclusion. Once again, I want to thank you on behalf of all the Superior Court judges down here in Fulton County for your attendance. As I told you the other day, we invite you down here and we take you away from your homes and your family, and your vacations and work. We ask you to interact with other people that you don't know and make some pretty tough calls. And this case falls in that category, a pretty tough call. But we appreciate your hard work in reaching your decision, and we could not exist without good folks like you all coming down to make these decisions. So I do thank you once again on behalf of the entire Fulton County Court family. At this time, all of my previous instructions to you are lifted. You are free to discuss or not discuss this case with whomever you wish. So I hope you all have a nice weekend, and you are discharged until you receive another invitation to join us. Thank you. If you'll step back there in the jury room, I'll come back in just one moment.
All right, the jury.
Mr. Oliver, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes.
Thank you. It's a privilege. Privilege. Okay. I'll go with you.
The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
What?
Right here.
Yo, that's what I said though before it started. I was like, as long as they take in to deliberate with this verdict, it's looking good for him. Yesterday I said I wasn't sure the way it ended and the way his attorney was working, so I wasn't sure how good it would be. But taking in consideration how long they was deliberating, that mean that they actually went back to look at the evidence and see what the evidence proved. And apparently they believe he was acting out of self-defense. Got away with killing the cop. Now, how often do that happen? Whoa, that's a crazy one. This boy killed the cop and admitted to it. Admitted to it in front of everybody. Hold on, I'm gonna have to play that clip. Hold on. Whoa, I'm gonna have to play that interview. I was not expecting that, family. Shout out to Cat Not Williams for the raid. Appreciate you. Shout out to FFS for the 2. Appreciate you. Cat Not Williams chat raid, Queen Slime. And shout out to Chamma Black is Golden with the 2. That dog. She said, can I get a that dog? Hold on, that dog.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
Yeah, let me see. Oh wait, that's the verdict. The verdict been going for over 20 hours. I thought it was 6-7 hours, but it actually started yesterday. they started deliberating, so it was even longer than I thought. So that was good. It's a good sign. Now, when they come back quick, you know they don't care nothing about the evidence. They already found you guilty. But what up, everybody? What up, Ali? What up, FFS? Chamo Black is golden. Keisha E, what up, though? Shout out to Cat Knot Williams in the raid. Appreciate y'all, family. Let me see if I can grab this interrogation real quick. If I can remember which one it is. Let me see. I think it's this one.
Their opinions based upon that training and
Oh, no, that's the closing arguments. Maybe she did do a good job. Let me put some respect on her name.
Then they put up Detective Demister. They said he arrived on the scene at about 6:50. That's a little bit, about 2 hours after the incident. By that time, probably getting a little bit light. Testified. They put the receipt, the DoorDash receipt in, testified that he ate what he ate too. And then the state asked him, well, where was he going that night? Oh, he was going to an address in East Point at blah, 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 blah. It is not in dispute. We know he got off work. We know he was minding his business. We know he came around the first time asking for a ride. My client, again, although he had no, walked off, he didn't shoot him then. He comes around the second time. Makes a sexual overture. Didn't shoot him then because of that. Again, there's no evidence. Not one person ever said anything about, yeah, he was homophobic or he had issues with none of that. So he didn't shoot him because of that. Because if he was going to shoot him because he shot his shot, he would have shot him then. What'd you say? And shot him then. But he didn't do that. He kept walking again.
What up, though, Tay Biz?
He tells you it was up until that third time, and he's like, man, he kept following me. He kept getting closer. At the time he shot, he was straddling the median on the opposite side. He's trying God, he thirdly trying to get to him again. Face all in the window. That is at which point it was a fight or flight. And he chose fight. But the only thing he had on him to protect him at the time. In an effort to impeach my client, they put the upstate to them 25, showing the bullet holes. Aren't they all close or, centrally located? You all can be the judges of that. That's what you're here for, to determine the facts. He mentions the size of Alton. He's 6-something and talks about the victim's size. How is he supposed to see through a car? Someone sitting down in the car at night, a black car, a dark-skinned person at night, wearing semi-dark clothing. But you want me to size him up and yeah, I think I could take him. He tried to impeach him and say, well, you didn't tell officers how many minutes passed every time he went around. Officers didn't ask. I asked. How many times? But you know what might be able to tell us that? That infotainment system information. He tries to say he never told him about the sexual proposition, but he did. He said, man, he came up and said, man, get in the car. And my client said, man, I'm not on that. A good, thorough detective trying to really find the truth would be like, what do you mean by that? I'm not on that. Well, this is what it is.
The absence of evidence is not the evidence.
And you can't blame him being in the back of a patrol car.
Yo, big shout out to Tay Biz TV with the 20. He said, that's wild. This is wild. And the 5 gifted membership. Y'all go crazy with the coins. Drop Tay Biz TV. Some coins all in the chat. My bad. Drop him some umbrellas, slime umbrellas, all that good stuff. Show him some love. I'll drop his link in the chat. Y'all go sub up. He got some great content over there as well. Let me see. I'm going to go to a little bit of this car investigation. But that's crazy, though. He got away with it. He got off with it. Self-defense. I mean, it's not funny. R.I.P. to the cop. But, man, don't be thinking just because y'all in the positions of power, y'all could just be harassing people without no repercussions type stuff. You feel me? Where's the other thing? They erased it? Hold on, it's a video missing. Alright, I could play it from my channel then. They trying to hate. I think they didn't remove the video. But yeah, okay, I ain't gonna take too long on that. Shout out to Tay Biz. Appreciate you, family. Y'all show Tay Biz some love. And let me see, we're gonna get into just a little bit of the interview, but I gotta open it from Flesh of the Gods because it looked like theirs is missing. In.
Is guilty of killing a Fulton County.
Shit, I'm tripping. Is this my live one? I'm tripping. Wrong one. Alright, here we go. This is what he told on himself and explained the story of what happened.
I was talking to, we work homicide. Did the other detectives tell you that? Did you know we work homicide? You were not the person that we wanted to talk to. We were looking for Alton. That's why we went back over to the business and, you know, I talked to the boss man. We let him know what's going on with you and your license and stuff. He was like, please let him come back and drive. He needs you tonight. And we told him it's just a bad situation with your driver's license. So, you know, yeah, he knows. He knows. What we're concerned about is it's pretty clear to us that y'all were parked in the parking lot. When we looked through your windshield, I parked right next to you in that Bronco. And then y'all got out of there pretty quick. And I'd like to believe that whatever Alton's got going on, that you are not a part of it. You ain't nothing to do with that shit. But, well, I told you where I work. I told you what I do.
Yeah, I know you said
So, well, here's what I'm concerned about. Y'all got the hell on when you're supposed to be arriving for work. You left work.
Yeah, we coupled to this racetrack right here. Right here.
There's no way you could have made it back to work at 5:30 on time if you were coming to the racetrack, and you passed like 3 other stores between there and here. And I'm not trying to follow you. I'm just curious as to what the conversation was.
I'm letting you know exactly what's going on. We were coming to this new racetrack to get some extra. Maybe they have certain pack, but that's where we were going to the racetrack, right?
Get something extra, like not inside the store, but outside the store?
No, inside the store. Like, you know, maybe they probably have swisher leads down there with or something. I don't know.
Who was it that wanted to come down here? Was it you? It was Alton.
And me wanted to come down here. But this, honestly, you come down here, you know, do our thing, whatever, like, for like, smoking, whatever, but this the racetrack was working. And we got a little friend in there too.
Did Alton ask you to leave the lot when the police showed up?
No.
Okay. All right, man. All right.
We always go to. Sometimes we come to the window. We get something.
With us.
Well, I need a minute. What are you doing?
That's up to you. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights, and I'll remind you when I read you these rights. What I want to do is I'd like to share with you some of what we know and how we came to want to talk to you. And if you even want to start the conversation, and it's going to be in these rights I'm going to read you. If you want to start the conversation, just start. Scott and I can start with what we know. And then if you say, you know what, I don't want to participate, anytime you can say that shit. You do not have to talk to us. And it's not just like once you say, yeah, let's start the conversation and you're stuck having it, you can say, you know what, I don't want to talk to you. But I'm going to read these to you, and if you got any questions, man, I'll answer them best I can. But we just really want the opportunity. And part of the reason we want to push up on your work is because we didn't want you to feel like you were not free to leave. We wanted you to feel like we're at your job, and you could say, you know what, I'm done, and it's whatever. And we typically wouldn't, read this to you. the way that this went down when I kind of took off from the parking lot put us in a little bit of a different situation. I described the vehicle and stuff. It kind of changes the dynamic a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But you're not under arrest. You need to know that, okay? Your partner, you know why he's in cuffs?
Just
His license. That's it, just his driver's license. Just his driver's license, all right? All right. You have a right to remain silent. I told you that already. You don't have to talk to us. Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. You're entitled to have a lawyer now and have him present now or at any time during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you without cost, and he may be present at all times during your questioning. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand all that?
Yes, sir.
And that last one I read is exactly what I just said. You can decide at any time. All right? So, knowing that, do you at least want to start the conversation?
Just a hot mess. Flush it.
Go ahead.
I joined City Park 26. I had a clean record. As you can see, I go back and forth, work home. Where I know Thursday morning, that night, Saturday morning I got out of work. I was headed home. And the car pushed me out of nowhere. Asked me if I need a ride. Said no, I'm straight. Kept walking. Now he drove off. Came back again. Get in, let me get a ride. I don't know what the fuck he got going on, but I said no straight. Went to 3 to 4 times. Third time came back. I asked him to watch with my eye. As the car went straight down the street and did a whole turnaround and came back and spooked. It's like
Just a hot mess. Flush of the Godz, good to see you. Good to see you.
Yep, leg messed up. Tired, I woke. Might get a lift up the street a little bit, like a ride from one of my friends that close one way, then I walk the rest. When it came that part, got close, got out 2 shots. I went home, told my sister, called a lawyer. That's it.
Okay. Did you call a lawyer? Okay. Is there one you want to give us the name of before you talk to him?
I don't know the name of the house.
Did she call or you called?
My sister called for
She called for you. Okay.
Which sister is it? I think those both your sisters that just came up.
Yeah, they're my older sister, though. The older one that look older than the young one.
Which one? I wrote their names down. Was it
Actually,
Portia.
Portia.
Her Instagram, Portia or something like that. When you left over there, did you go down the train tracks or just down the road when you went back home?
Just walked the street down.
You just walked it, okay.
And on the railroad track.
Got it, yeah. Because we've been out there several times. Stuff. Did you were carrying like a skateboard or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Were you riding it at the time you pulled up?
I was just when I was riding and listening to music, but not that loud. And hopped off when the car pushed me.
Okay. Were you in the street when you?
I was on the sidewalk.
Okay, got it. And did you grabbed your skateboard and kept going?
Yeah, I grabbed my skateboard.
You didn't mind.
I didn't know about I grabbed my skateboard and kept going.
Where is that gun right now? Is it at home or is it here in your bag?
It ain't home. It ain't in my bag.
Okay. Did you get rid of it or is it at home?
No, it's at home. It's rested.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm being straight with you. We're going to need to go get it. And we were, something else we were talking about doing was having another team doing a search warrant at the house. We can talk to her. We haven't yet. Scott had the conversation with her. Portia and the other one.
Portia, yeah. So I think they both gave me the number. What's the other sister's name? Ashley.
They know where it is. So we're not gonna have. We don't want to be disruptive to their lives. You know what I'm saying? But they know where it's at, so that they can help us get to it when we go over there.
Yeah, but
we're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna have a search warrant, so it's not gonna be something that we don't want to make a big production of it. We just want to be able to do what we need to do.
I just want to make sure my name clear. I don't do stuff like this. I go to work. I go back for my career, not my career, my own. Record speak for itself.
Yeah.
Made to this year. I didn't want nothing bad to happen. At that point, I can feel my life. God followed me at 4 in the morning and kept following, didn't stop.
Yeah. What was it you thought was going on with the car?
I don't know what the car was doing. All I know, I was walking. He kept pulling by me. He kept getting closer. Let off 2 shots and went home.
Did the dude ever say that he was a police? That he was a sheriff?
Nope. If I would know it was a cop, I would never shot at a cop.
Yeah.
I would never shot no cop. And if it was a cop call, I didn't even know if it was a cop or not. I would just say how I hit home. It was not even a cop call.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, we know
It
that.
was nighttime plus dog. And just riding around, and I got spooked. The first time it approached me, I got spooked. Because like I said, when I walked off, it didn't stop. It kept coming.
Well, I get what you're saying. We've had a lot of conversations about the scene.
Lady Justice is blind. Everybody will get
It's also like the Atlanta Motor Speedway out there. People just flying down the road most of the time, especially that time of night. We were out there early in the morning. Scott and I both went out there right after it happened. We drove in from home to go out there and work the scene.
¿Qué puñetas?
Is there?
¿Qué puñetas?
Is there?
¿Qué
I know
puñetas?
that you said he pulled up, asked you if you needed a ride, spun around.
Yeah, went straight down the street. I think he gone.
Yep.
Came back in, went down. The third time I seen him after he pulled off again, he came back and did a whole turnaround and shot back down the speed.
Yeah. Did he say anything or brandish a firearm or anything that
I don't. It's nighttime. I can't see.
Yeah.
It's dark.
It's a situation that you were scared of.
Windows, looking at a little tent. I can't see in them. You load them down. I was taught a lot. And then think about it, I see a lot of stuff happening on the news. And I've been in a lot of situations where I feel my life's at risk. And what's about my firearm on or not? I like to be safe and I don't want to lose my life. And then see, there's a lot of stuff happening. If y'all could put yourself in that situation too, if y'all walking at night, post something in the morning, y'all would time beat up in the car, post shoot out nowhere, and you told him to leave it on, you do it. You'll probably react to it, but kept putting up on you, getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
Like back to back.
Okay.
It wasn't like unintentional risk. There's no hate whatsoever. It was just.
Did you see him crash the car after that happened?
After the car, you said I see the car crash?
Yeah.
I did see the car. I seen the car crash. I seen the car drove off. I don't know if he was dead or not. I just when I seen the car drove off, then when I left.
When you were kept walking towards home, like off of Browntown, right?
Yeah, I was walking toward home.
And so did the car when it swerved over, it must have almost hit you, huh? Because it wasn't that far from where you would have been
I
standing.
was on the sidewalk.
Yeah. So you were on the sidewalk, and he was going this direction. We know that he swerved, hit a car, and then he went that way.
Up this way. And I threw shots toward the driver. It was the driver window. There was no passenger. It was the driver window, and he shot out that way.
Yeah.
And then I guess they hit the other car that came past.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm not saying. I had they called my lawyer. I had my sister call a lawyer, and when I heard about it, I was like, I want to go down there and talk, but I don't want to go down there and do time because I feel like it was self-defense. And I didn't know if it was a cop or the person. Even if it wasn't a cop, if it was somebody else, they would then feel their life too. If somebody putting up on them randomly, like I'm getting caught off guard.
Well, Scott, did you have any other questions for him?
Yeah, I don't know if I missed it or not, but did I hear that the gun is registered to you?
This is the thing.
Look, that's why. Look, now they're gonna try to get into the sister, but that's why the sister was like, "Don't say nothing, man. They're gonna try to twist your words and use them against you in the court of law. Everything you use can and will be used against you." But they didn't get away with it this time. Let me see. I'm gonna play the little call with the sister, then we'll wrap it up and get up out of here. Appreciate y'all being here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, tap in.
We know
share
about
with a
it,
friend.
and that she just needs to give it to us to not complicate things. Because if that gun goes missing, and you
You gonna call her?
yeah. All right. You want to punch it in? You want me to do it?
All right, they about to call her now.
Hello?
For sure.
Yeah. He ain't speaking your lawyer. He ain't speaking your lawyer.
Okay.
Let her. Hey, Portia, you're on speaker.
Hello?
For sure.
Yeah.
All
He ain't speaking your lawyer. He ain't speaking your lawyer.
Okay.
Let her. Hey, Portia, you're on speakerphone with Scott. You talked to earlier, and I'm Kevin. I'm the other detective.
I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah.
My brother.
Hello. Okay. So Portia, are you at home?
Nah, she with me. I'm his older brother.
Okay. All right. Hold on one second.
Okay.
If we talk to your brother about, I don't want to make it a bad situation.
Then they redacted that part. They redacted that out.
Take your money.
Why y'all redacting stuff? Don't redact the sidebar.
Hello.
Yeah.
My brother. Hello.
Okay. So Portia, are you at home?
Nah, she with me. I'm his older brother.
Okay. All right. Hold on one second.
Okay.
If we talk to your brother about this, I don't want to make it a bad situation for you by disciplining the gun.
I don't want to make my name clear.
Okay. So is it better we just go over there unannounced?
Speak with him on the phone. I feel more comfortable with him on the phone. I want all my folks to know what we're on the
Okay,
phone.
but here's what I'm concerned about. If we talk to them,
I want my folks to know. I say that all the time.
Or do you think they're going to disappear the gun? Is what I'm asking you.
No, it's different, bro. I don't got folks.
Okay, all right.
You can ask them a question while we all on the phone right now.
All right, Portia.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we've spoken with your brother. I don't know how much you knew that we knew before we came to his job today, but we had obviously figured out. We went over to his job 4 deep today. We had figured out that he was the one involved in this. We've heard him out. You know, we've talked about what happened.
And keep in mind, they went to his job 4 deep. They got him over here talking, but then at the end, he gonna say, we don't have no arrest warrants. We don't have no warrants for your house, but can we go search the stuff? And he here talking voluntarily.
There's not much that he told us that we didn't already know. Okay, all right. What's the lawyer's name? I know Miss Rockwell. We'll give her a call. But here's the thing: we're going to be coming by the house. We believe that the gun used in this incident is in the house. We're going to get a search warrant for it. So we don't want you to feel like you have to make a decision that's going to be like anything that you have to bear any burden of. A search warrant gives us full authority to go in. And the reason that we called you is I wanted you to be on speakerphone with him so that you knew that we were coming over there, that we're not trying to like disrupt your life any more than we have to. And he says he wants to clear his name. And a part of that is not obstructing anything else. If that gun goes missing, that's a real problem because it looks like there's concealing evidence going on. And that's not going to benefit him at all. We're not asking you to consent to it. We're not putting you in that position. If it were my brother or my sister, I would have a hard time doing anything because I wouldn't know if it's right or wrong. When we hang up, I'll text you my name. You can call Miss Rockwell, and I'm going to text you my partner's name too, the one you spoke with out there. Yeah, and you can tell her our names, and she will tell you we are legit. We are the most honest, hardworking homicide detectives in all of Atlanta police. She will tell you that, and I know her well enough to tell you that I believe that she would say that. So.
These nuts. Got him.
So I just wanted to let you know that we were coming. If you want to be there when we get there, that would be, we would be appreciative of that. And we're not, like I said, we're going to have a search warrant, so it's not going to put you in any situation where you feel like you're doing anything that's harmful to your brother. You're not getting in the way of an investigation that would put you at criminal liability. You know what I'm saying? We don't want an obstruction charge or anything like that, or worse yet, tampering with evidence. So I just wanted to, this is really a courtesy call. This is me like extending the olive branch of saying, you may not, it's your turn. It's your time to be in your brother's corner, not my corner. And I get that. I want you to be in your brother's corner.
Can I speak to him again?
Yeah, he's here. He's there. You're on speaker. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't do nothing else until you talk to your lawyer. Don't do nothing else.
All right.
Don't say nothing else until you talk to him later.
Is that you? Is that you saying you don't want to talk to us no more?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he already told y'all what y'all feel like y'all know, and right now, I just really want to make sure my brother protected because I know that he does no wrong. So I'm protecting mine.
Yeah.
He got ADHD. I don't need my brother now getting free. He don't none of that stuff, brother. He ain't been in nothing. He has no weapon, no nothing.
Okay.
He go to work every day, so I'm going to protect mine.
Yeah. We know that. We know he came from work.
I'll be there, and y'all on the way. I'll be there.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take us a few minutes to get things situated here, but if you like, I can text you and give you an ETA as soon as I have one.
Okay, that's fine.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna text you my name. I promise you, you meet us at the front door. We can work it out where we're as least invasive.
Yeah, ask him where is it?
In the kitchen on top of the cabinet.
Okay.
All right. You have.
It's in the opening, so just need it.
You have my pledge and my word that we will not be disruptive. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We'll be in touch.
No.
I'm going to text her real quick so that she has our names.
No.
Bruh.
Well, anyway, I just came for the verdict reading just to get that up in there. Appreciate y'all who showed up. Shout out to Chan, My Black is Golden. Oh, hold on. Let me send a shout out to the stream sponsors before we get to that. Okay, hold on. To the stream sponsors, hold on. Before we get to that, put some respect on their name. There we go.
The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
What?
Shout out to Cat Knott Williams coming through with the crazy raid. Shout out to Tate Biz TV. Appreciate you with the donation. 20 plus the 5 memberships. Appreciate that. And joining the family too. Appreciate you. Chant My Black is Golden. FFS. Appreciate y'all, family. Much love. No One in the building. Keisha E in the building. Appreciate you. Outlaw Nation, Native American, what up though? Another loss for that corrupt city. They going through it right now, huh? Another bad one for Fanny. That's why she tried to come with that clip we played yesterday with her talking about the family, because she already knows she doing bad when it comes to these ones. She better stick to domestic violence and family trial and prostitution. For always, for ever, for life. What up? Cat Knott Williams, what up? Stuffer Deer, what up, Stuffer Deer? Stacy Civic coming through with the 2. Please hit the like button and show love. Show your love. Appreciate you. Shout out to Stacy Civic. Let me, we closing out. Can't add it, but I meant to add that. Shout out to Stacy Civic. I'll add you on the next one for the thank you. You be on the next show. And everybody else. Michelle B, Keisha E, Chant My Black is Golden. Appreciate all y'all hanging out. Until next time, family, stay fresh and stay blessed. Peace out. Oh, hold on. One more for y'all. One more thing for y'all. One more. Make sure that you...
Have a good night. Have a good night. Have a motherfucking good ass night.
Let me see if it's anybody live before I end it. I'll transfer it over.
Metaphysical reaction. I am the flesh. I am the God. No one got the lab on lockdown. Talking hot winters and cold summers. Black Force ones when we slide in the streets. We all stay home at a club jumping. What up, cousin? I see you, fam. Throwing slime coins when I watch the trial. LEOs be capping. Chatting action. Come and tap in the most interactive. I am the flesh. I am the God. I am the flesh. I am the God.
Nope. I don't see nobody. Peace out, family. Much love. Stay fresh. Stay blessed. Peace out.
How you know? Cause them boys broadcast to the live. Wanna talk about it? Hit the link right here. Slide coins up, got a